Yesterday, the Bank of Canada, for the 5th time in a row, they held the interest rate for 2.25%.
Yeah.
Everyone, I know myself, I was anxious, I was excited. I know the market is dead. Like the market for resale right now, not dead. Luckily, Ottawa is, we'll touch base about Ottawa market comparison to everybody else in Canada, but it's very stale. Like there's not a lot of movement. So we were anticipating something. The government's in a technical recession, right? Or Canada's technical recession. Unemployment did okay, but we think it's seasonal. But we were really hoping for something to help push the market this summer, just because we didn't really see a spring market. So, what do you think is going on with the Bank of Canada? Why aren't they helping the resale market? When do you think and the second question to that, when do you think there might be something coming in the line for maybe, a reduction in rates to help buyers and help other people kind of make a move?
Well, I think, so the interesting part there too is I think we have to understand, there's a massive misconception about those announcements yesterday. And it's the same, and I talk about it all the time, but it's the fact that the Bank of Canada's decision yesterday it affects things, but it doesn't affect anything. The fix, when they are talking about their overnight rate, that only affects variable rate mortgages.
100%.
Right? Directly.
Yeah.
Indirectly, a whole bunch of stuff happens. But directly, that only does that. So if you're someone who's out there looking, saying, I can't wait till the Bank of Canada lowers their interest rate, that doesn't necessarily mean, one, your fixed rate that you want is going to move.
Okay.
And the other thing too is that if you're in a fixed rate, nothing's moving anyway.
It doesn't even affect you.
It doesn't even affect you. So from that standpoint, people tend to gravitate towards this is going to be a big shift because something's going to happen.
Yeah.
There's 1,000 other things going on in the world that will affect us 10 times more than what Tiff Macklin says on June 10th.
Yeah.
100%. So grasping at that, I think that's a false, I don't know if it's a false sense of hope.
But let me pause you there though, because I 100% agree with you. And that's true. It doesn't affect fixed rates or other. But from my experience in the market right now, is that any good news article affects the mentality of sellers and buyers. So whether it doesn't affect them financially, it does push buyers or potential buyers or potential investors or potential sellers to sell and upgrade. So it changes, I feel like, the sentiment and the thought process of people just getting some good news. Even though it's not directly affecting them. Do you know what I mean?
No, and I think that's the thing. I don't want to use the word propaganda, because it's too aggressive. It's not it. But it's
borderline.
Well, it's true because you can, it's going to change people's thoughts. Exactly. It's going to change people's mindset on what they want to do. And I'm not a good guy not that I'm not a good guy to talk about it.
He's a great guy. He is a good guy. All right.
It's just the fact that I'm so entrenched in just the numbers. Where I'm like, don't listen to that necessarily. Just look at your numbers. Work out your numbers. And if you're comfortable with your numbers, you are ready to go. You don't need them to tell you that now it's okay. And everybody else is going to be okay. It's just, if you know your numbers, you will be fine. And this is not rocket science, right? Working with the right person, you can do this very quickly. But when you know that, you don't need someone else's confidence to go out and do this.
100%.
Right?
That's 100% true, because your numbers are personal to your situation, right? And you know what's best for you, and you know what's best for your clients, because that's your numbers guy. You're helping them out. But obviously, people are very news focused, and that's why I say the news does push things, and whether it's from the Ottawa Real Estate Board that are giving their monthly news stuff, or from the government, or from the Bank of Canada, or local news, or even from your neighbor, right, who is just he doesn't even own a home. He's renting, and he's giving you advice. And oh man, you know, you're anything that you hear is gonna impact you one way or another. And because we've seen so many here, mostly negative right now, that's why I personally feel it. Whenever there's some kind of big news article come out, or a new announcement, the HST rebate, or a reduction in rates, or a stay of the rate, I'm getting calls and saying, hey, Sorin, what did you make of this? What do you think of this? And then, you know, I say, well, what's going on with you? Let me see how it's going to impact you, or hey, that means nothing. You know what I mean?